Saudi aircraft have conducted fresh airstrikes against Yemen. In the most recent attack, Saudi warplanes pounded a residential area in Sada province. At least 30 civilians lost their lives. The jets also bombarded multiple locations across Taiz province. Meanwhile, on the ground, Yemen's Ansarullah fighters and allied army units have launched retaliatory attacks on Saudi mercenaries. According to military sources, the Yemeni army has clashed with a group of Saudi mercenaries in the town of Wazi'iyah in Taiz province. A British army officer was killed during the clashes. Yemeni forces have also managed to kill 3 more mercenaries and an Emirati soldier in the town of Dubab. The Saudi aggression against Yemenis has claimed lives of over 7,400 people since late March. The International Committee of the Red Cross has warned that the war is fast becoming one of the world's forgotten conflicts. Saeb Shaath, author and Middle East expert, joins us from Belfast. Saeb Shaath, 2 of the developments in the story on Yemen. One is the fact that last week you had the UK Foreign Secretary Philip Hammond saying blatantly that the UK is involved in the war in Yemen by having advisors in Yemen. And then you have Saudi Arabia now coming out and saying that, yes, we have Saudi Arabia and the UK actually helping us, and to use their words, the Saudi foreign minister, monitor the targets. So it shows the US and UK involved in this war pretty deeply.
To start with, the United States of America declared from the very beginning of that war, they were aiding the Saudis with their intelligence and information and satellite imagery, and they're providing that to the Saudis for all the targets the Saudis they choose to attack with the help of the Americans. The British, we discovered, have so many mercenaries involved in that. And the British have interest in the region since they were the occupying powers of the south of Yemen at the time. And Aden was for them the port which used to be considered the 3rd busiest port in the world, and was helping the British in keeping them powerful and linked to the nostalgia of the British Empire. So and other interests, if we notice, the British already agreed with the Bahraini to renew or to open a military base in there. With that, the British have a military interest today in supporting the kingdom, Saudi Arabia, and the other Mashiachism. So from the beginning, they are involved, and their PR campaigns there is employed in the United States of America and in Britain by companies who supported, of course, by and financed by Al Saud, but as well helped by British and American politicians to kind of shine the image of Saudi Arabia. And part of that game was bringing the Saudis on the board of United Nations Council for Human Rights to hit that while they are waging the longest war in that region against the #1 impoverished Arabic country in the region. And along with that, the Saudis, hawkish side of royal family who run the kingdom now, and especially run by the defense minister, Prince Mohammed bin Salman, they want to have an all-out war pretext designed and engineered to drag Iran into a wilder conflict, to stop Iran becoming, after the 5+1 agreement with these powers about the Iranian program, nuclear program, to become a regional power, to become a world economical power. Part of this design all along, the Saudis used the sectarian war to intensify that, bring the ignorant Muslims to support them. The Saudis designed, with the help of the Zionists and the American, the slogan that which is the main enemy in the area is Iran, and they were waging this war in Yemen to try to contain the influence of Iran in Yemen. There is not even one bullet of Iran in there. They're fighting and killing the Yemeni people. You don't see one bullet of Iran in Iraq, who the Saudis supported all the wars in Iraq. The same thing goes and applies to Libya or to Syria. that is waging all of these wars, and especially around Yemen and around the Gulf, to try to regain what the Americans believe the right. They lost Iran as this fourth largest reserve of oil and the second largest reserve of gas. They lost while their Shah wasn't there to the Iranian People's Revolution, and the Iranian people becoming sovereign, and they become stubborn today, and they're becoming independent with the recognition of imperialism and the world. And this is the wanted by any means, the Saudis, the Zionists, to try to untangle this by trying to start any kind of mayhem in the area to defeat Iran and to bring it back using these sectarian wars to the American hegemony.
Thank you for that. Saeb Shaath, author, Middle East expert there from Belfast.